conditioning the body from head to toe, basically. We saw a little bit of what we call ki drills, basically punching to the body type things. And there's other things we need to condition. We need to condition form. Kajukenbo, you're going to find a whole lot of techniques where it's a forearm strike, either to collapse a joint, to go into a joint lock, or else to hit something narrow, like the throat area. You're going to see both sides of the forearm used in different types of strikes. Okay, so that's something that has to be conditioned. And when you do hard blocks, inward blocks, upward blocks, down blocks, again, you're using the forearms. And the forearm needs to be tough or tougher than the limb that you're actually striking with it. Again, when we talked about Kajukenbo, we talked about attacking the attacker. Our hard blocks are meant as block strikes. Instead of just knocking the attacking limb off target, we're actually attacking that limb and trying to disable it. Either disable it or stun it, one or the other. See what we're doing? So one of the drills we like to use for toughening up the forearms, from horse stance, basically works like this. We hit here, here, and then back down and reverse. Now this way you work this is you work it, first while it's going to sting, it's going to bruise, that type of thing. Eventually you're going to get used to it. You're going to work it faster, you're going to work it harder. Okay. And that's going to help you firm up the forearms. Okay, we'll finish this segment with talking about contact training. There's a lot of rumors around that Kajukenbo has hard contact, and those rumors are true. But, there's a purpose for that. Basically, a lot of people that come into martial arts training have never been in a fight in their lives. Okay, a lot of them have been in a lot of fights, but a lot of them have never been in a fight in their life. And something about contact, it doesn't have to be full knockdown, drag out, full contact, Muay Thai type contact, but you have to make good firm contact so people realize what it's like to be hit. Okay, people realize what their technique does when they do hit somebody. So you do, let's say, three-quarter contact, three-quarter full contact, enough that somebody, gets hit, and it's a little discomforting, but they don't go to work with 3 cracked ribs the next day, although that does happen sometimes. Just depends on the enthusiasm level at the time. But, you do have to make contact. Okay, you can't sit there and focus everything like that and learn how to fight. Okay, that's like shadow boxing. If boxers just shadow boxed, it'd be a harsh reality when they actually stepped in the ring with another guy that wanted to hit them. Okay, so there is hard contact in Kajukenbo training. Okay, in the sparring, in the techniques that we're doing in the line work. And we get used to doing that by doing what we call contact ki drill. Okay, if you take a horse stance facing me, just like a lot of you have seen when people get a black belt in like Kempo systems and stuff, they'll either get punched or kicked in the stomach. That's a ki drill. Okay, but we don't save that for promotional purposes. We do it for promotional purposes, but we try to do it, as much as possible, especially on a sparring day. Ready? Okay, just enough contact basically to rock somebody, but not knock them out, knock them over. And again, we're not going to do contact drill on his ribs because the ribs are going to give. We're not going to do it on the solar plexus because the solar plexus is very hard to firm up and take a shot at. So it's going to be basically in the lower abdomen area, right above the waist. Okay, something that he can ki, tighten up, and take a shot. Okay, with kicks. Of course, like I said before, you don't want to hit the ribs, you don't want to hit the solar plexus, and you can break the groin cup. I'm basically right above the belt. And you can see you hit someone hard enough, you're going to knock them backwards, but you're not going to hurt them. Okay, if they're Go ahead, come on. If there's 15 students in the line, 15 students are going to hit you. If there's 25 students in the line in class that day, 25 students are going to hit you. But you're going to get used to it. And it's actually, some people think it's fun. You know, for a lot of people it is. Okay, it's nothing that's going to kill you. He hasn't passed out or anything yet. But you do need to get used to contact training. You do need to get used to getting hit. Because if you've never been hit before, you've never been hit hard, it's going to stun you. It's going to, some people are just going to flat out psych them out. They're going to fall down on their knees in a fetal position. You know, so you do have to get used to contact training. And you'll find out in the heat of a sparring match or a real fight, you're not even going to feel any of those strikes or kicks or anything until everything's over and you're sitting there going, wow, that hurt. You know, because your adrenaline's going to be flowing, you're going to be excited, you're going to be given as much as they give you. So contact training is just basically going to get you used to that. Not even thinking twice, not pausing if someone hits you, not being stunned, not sitting there being bewildered, not knowing what to do, or, you know, thinking about running away. Which sometimes running away is a good defense. Depends on where you're at the time. Okay, if you can walk away from a fight, that's a good defense. But sometimes you just gotta fight. Your back's to the wall, your family's there, you know, other people that can't run away with you. You have to protect someone in your family or your group. So sometimes you just have to fight. So hard training, hard contact's going to prepare you for the time that you do have to actually fight. Okay.